Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your May tarot forecast. Sorry for the delay. I've been a little bit sick and traveling. So anyways, let's jump into this because it feels like there is some major foundational changes that are happening. I don't know if that's connected to your relationships or if you are noticing that your foundational behaviors, your foundational tendencies, so how you behave from childhood, from growing up with your family or in society or in a school system that sort of like either brainwashed you. I hate to use that word because it sounds so like woo-woo, but like literally, you know, like religion, school, society, like they teach us and they ingrain these ideas into our minds and then we hold them forever. And that same thing comes from our families' belief systems, etc. Those things all get passed down to us. So I think now there's two things happening. There is an internal foundation that is now being shaken up, which would make sense because we also just had the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction in Taurus, which is like an earthquake to everything that we have been dependent on. So all of our quote unquote comfort zone or things that have always felt sort of stable for us, whether it's an addiction, a belief system, something that we can just always kind of, depend on. It's like that's been shaken up. And that's really good. It's really helpful, especially for earth signs, because earth energy can get a little bit stuck sometimes and whatever, you're a Capricorn, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer for earth energies to shake something off and to start again. Now, you are also a cardinal energy, which is connected deeply to leadership, to initiation, to going after things. So when you decide to make a change, like you can really commit to it and make a change and go for it. And that's beautiful. But I feel like we just finished this Mercury retrograde. We are very shortly moving into Gemini season. And I feel like there's a lot of old either ideas, fears, anxieties, old mental programs or limitations that are maybe coming up. So it's like you want to make a change, but I don't think that I have enough resources, or I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or I don't have X, Y, Z. Or you want to do something and it's like, but you're not good enough. You don't have the skills. You don't have and it's like, we need to just stop thinking like that. We need to just take a chance on ourselves and we need to trust ourselves. Like when you are feeling something that you want to be doing, maybe you want to make a change or travel to a new place or leave a relationship or whatever. It's like when you are feeling like that intuitive sort of alarm bell going off and being like, I think you should do this, trust it, follow it and go for it. It's not always going to make sense. It's not always going to make sense right away, but as things progress, it will, I promise. And I feel like a lot of you are needing to trust because I have the Moon card here with the 9 of Cups, but the Page of Swords is reversed. So with the Page of Swords reversed, especially beside the Magician, it's like this idea of like blind trust is really coming up. Like you don't know where you're going. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the results look like, but you're feeling like this 9 of Cups energy, you feel like it has a lot of potential. You feel like there's a lot of good, a lot of satisfaction that could come from this experience. However, with the Moon card here and the 4 of Wands reversed, it's like, oh my God, am I really going to do this? There's this like contemplation, like, am I really going to go for it? Am I really going to try that? Am I really going to take a chance on myself? Am I really going to trust my gut? Yes, you have to. And this is a little bit of a test from the universe to see if you can follow your gut, if you can follow that guidance. And if you do, then like you're gonna get a lot of new opportunities coming your way. I have a Queen of Pentacles here. So you're gonna find that there's a lot of resources available to you. I also feel like other opportunities and offerings show up because I have a King of Cups here. And what's interesting is that it's like a lot of you are gonna be thinking, sorry, how's this gonna happen? A lot of you are thinking about, how am I going to get something? So maybe it's money, time, an opportunity, I'm hearing a placement, if that makes sense for some of you. But it's like, how am I going to get this? You don't need to think about how you're going to get it. You need to just trust that it will show up when you do your part. And your part is taking the chance. Your part is opening the door. Your part is trusting your gut and following step by step by step. What's beautiful about this is that you have an opportunity here to trust the new version of yourself that is still emerging. So you have this new identity that is still emerging. That new identity has interests, skills, there's like a new character. And you can right now decide to behave like your old character, and you can go backwards into old behaviors, old fears, limitations, ideas, tendencies, whatever. Or you can take off that mask and you can put on the mask of this new character. And that new character shows up differently. They act and behave differently. That means that your energy shifts and your frequency shifts and you attract in other people. When you decide to wear the mask of the new identity, the new character, and you show up like that new person and you trust and you follow and new doors open and you go through them step by step by step, what's amazing is that this King of Cups shows up. This King of Cups shows up. And for a lot of you, they're going to have whatever you need. They're going to have the resources. They're going to have the team. They're going to have the opportunity. Or this person will have an invitation that leads you to connecting with other people, to meeting new people, networking and expanding. And that new expanded network will lead to more resources, abundance, or whatever. So it's like, it's a win for you, and it's really less work, but what you need to do, I have a 10 of swords here, a Knight of swords, and 3 of coins. And the 3 of coins and the Knight of swords are both reversed. So it's like, you need to get out of your head, and you need to stop thinking that doing more is productive. So you need to get out of your mind. You need to stop thinking that you doing more, doing, that means that you're productive and, you're getting things done. Like, being busy does not equal productivity. It just doesn't. So you really will be more productive if you're taking time to meditate. Like, this is the Magician. Like, are you setting your intentions? We just had, true, and you're an earth sign. We just had a very lucky new moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. Capricorn is an earth sign. So the two of them share that earth element. That means that when we have something happening in an earth sign, like a new moon in Taurus, and it was a very lucky new moon, that is going to activate your energy in a different way. This is a very good time. You also have the moon card here. So this is a very good time for you to be planting seeds and setting intentions for whatever you want to be bringing in. This was a very, very lucky new moon because there was, whatever. I have a whole workshop that you can go watch. It's 19 minutes. You can also pay whatever you want. It's donation based. But if you're still here because this reading is making sense to you, then you need to do something with this energy. And we just had a new moon in Taurus, an earth energy. So go after this and take that new moon workshop. You can watch it anytime. It's literally 19 minutes, bitch. Go. But you need to access this power because I feel like, especially with this 5 of Wands and this 4 of Cups reverse, there's maybe a lot of invitations or gossip, or you're noticing that other people, their behavior, their drama, their bullshit, it's really distracting you. And it's taking your energy, it's taking your time, it's taking maybe your resources. And you don't need to be getting lost in the drama, in the bullshit with all of these other people who really, I feel like that's just quote unquote, when we talk about this battle between the light and the dark, you getting caught up in the drama and the bullshit and whatever that is not even yours, that's how the quote unquote dark is getting to you. It's maybe your life is so cleaned up, you're good, but you are, distracted by other people and their bullshit and their drama and their whatever. And they always want to contact you and they always want to just trauma dump They just want to trauma dump all of their shit onto you. And it's like you not having enough boundaries to say, no, I'm not accepting this. I'm not joining in. I'm not interested. Like, that's where you need to establish your boundaries. But if you don't have those boundaries, that's how the dark, quote unquote, I don't like using that word because like some people are like scared by it and whatever. But if you're conceptually talking about the light and the dark, and if you have, you know, your shit together, like you're good and you're going and you're quote unquote in the light, then like, how is the dark gonna try to, you know, distract you from continuing to expand? Well, it's other people's bullshit and other people's drama sucking you in. So it's like, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't invest into that kind of shit. It's just not yours, okay? So we're done with that. 10 of Swords, we're done. We're establishing better boundaries. We're valuing ourselves. We're trusting ourselves. And we're planting new seeds under this new moon in Taurus, an earth sign. So go and watch the workshop, okay? Pay whatever you want. It's donation based. I don't care. Just do something with this energy. I love you, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Share this on your Instagram story, please. This is free. I show up literally every month for you, so support me back, okay? I love you. I'll see you very soon. Go watch the workshop. Ciao.